Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. This is an older game, about 3 years old, approximately. I think it came out sometime late 2019. Called the Outer Worlds. Don't be confused with the Outer Wilds, because that's also a game that looks a little bit different completely. So I just decided to start playing this one here, guys. Hope you enjoy, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Don't forget the bell for notification. We just cracked over 3,000 subscribers, guys. That's incredible. The videos have been really taking off lately, and it's all because of you guys. Guys, don't forget to hit the join button, guys, if you want to further help. So let's get straight into it. I think it's a character creation, I think. So first time even looking inside, so that's how we go. Normal. Continue. All right.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to HALCYON, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the HALCYON colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Oh, heck no, hold on. No. Whew, what is this? Attributes, skills. What the fuck you do here? Alright, so one-handed melee, dexterity. Wait, 6 points. So you got 6 points to start. Strength. Alright, so you do strength, affect melee weapons, damage, and the amount you can carry. Effective skills, hand melee. Heavy weapons, block. Okay, so intelligence. Affects critical hit bonus damage, long guns, persuade, hack, medical. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. We're gonna go across. Let me see. You're gonna go across 10, 10, 10. All right, that's how we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna work it. Next. All right, now you got 2 points available. Where's the escape? Can you go back? Oh yeah, good. Next. do I want? So 2 points available. Base skill unlocks. 20 novice unlock. Da 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 da. Block dodge. Sneak. I do like the sneak. The medical.
At last, a kindred spirit.
So,
Look at that. A real scientist.
yeah, I do like the science crap. So when you put it on leadership, it goes across the board on that. Okay. The dialogue.
If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking.
Okay. Next. Aptitude, sorry. Sometimes quality control means sampling a delicious boar smoothie, but okay. Aptitude bonus. Yeah, this is pretty in-depth, man. Wow, I should have read up on this first. I should have read up on this. Farmer, dirt, and X-ray. I don't want to be no chef. Scientist assistant, safety, medical technician, food, well, elevator, construction, factory worker, farmer, food, additive tester. So, what is his job?
A lab spread, eh? We all start somewhere, I suppose.
Yep. Let's do that. Scientist for sure. Holy crap. She's kind of hot as it is. No scar. Age. You put makeup? What? Oh, heck no. Okay. Facial hair color. That's good, man. That's good. She randomized. Nope. She's good looking enough right there. What should I call her? Cyan. Cyan. That's crazy. That is crazy there.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Alright, so that took almost 9 minutes.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 0%.
Shit.
For we land on one of these rocks and try to fix it. What do we do?
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh?
Yeah.
A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong?
Not at all.
Yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
That's cool.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunfighter, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Alright, so we're landing on this. We're landing on this planet. The game looks great.
Ah, you've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his
looks
ship.
beautiful, man.
Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay, I can't do anything. Okay, that's cool.
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Use emergency to heal each of the extra actions one adrenaline.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
1. Find medical. Sit still. I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
No problem.
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Okay. So attack is just. Ooh. Oh Lord, it's one of those games, so you gotta pick up everything. Oh, love it.
Thanks for patching me up.
Got anything else to pick up? The heck is going on? Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation (TDD) button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing will drain your TD meter very slowly, while moving text draining it faster. The TD meter The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Okay. All right. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lock skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Okay, so if your skill is high enough, you can break into these things here. Alright. Hold E. A telescoping staff. Uh-oh, why not miss that? And that. Reload is exactly the same as any other game. I appreciate that. Can you really stealth though? The game looks amazing, dude. Can you sneak up on this guy? Oh man, it's more than two.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Dude, the game looks really good. Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, they look good. Alright, here we go. What do we do?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Oh my god, just like that? Jesus Christ. Alright.
Switching target.
The heck I just do? Hit F. Some weird crap happened. Can you land on this? Yeah.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Alright, well, let's find out.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Okay.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jettison procedures initiated.
Wow.
Disengage in
Psycho eyes.
Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception protocol. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty.
Okay.
High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements.
Okay.
I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge.
Nice.
Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Alright, congratulations. You have gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be the upper management material in no time. Alright, so tab. Okay, so continue and then tab. Okay, so you got, oh, okay, so you get, I got skills. You get a new point every 2 levels. So we got perk and skills. Okay. You've grown healthier in time outside your stasis. Wait. You've grown healthier in your time outside stasis. 50% base health. We'll do that. Okay, so you got no more. What's this one here? No, dude. Okay, apply. Okay, then do the skills. Cancel. So we're going to, okay, obviously apply it. Yes. So I got a little bit more health. A heck of a lot more health, actually. Skills. Handguns. Persuade. Alright, so okay, we could do that. Do 25. Alright. Now so we got the tech inspiration. We'll do that. There you go. So we got a if I have a, I hope that was enough. If I have a basically a companion, they do more damage and more health and all that good stuff. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Details, reputation, neutral. Okay. So nothing else in here.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Is this it?
Want to be a brand new...
Oh, that's a respect. Okay.
You try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself. Right before he died. If you possess a power regulator, please insert the part into the appropriate slot, which is this one.
And that's the workbench. The other one is to fix. Can you install a mod? No. Do I have a mod? Install mod. Okay.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
What?
Yeah, fair point. I'll let it go this time. If you're looking to help us out with our marauder problem, talk to Constable Reyes over in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now,
You're literally
excuse
weird.
me. I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Marauders, deserters, illegal landing. What is this colony coming to?
The game looks gorgeous, though. The game definitely looks gorgeous. Ooh, what is it? That or that? You know we gotta go to the high ground first. that's getting a little heated. Oh, you can't go up there. Okay, so you can die. Alright. Continue.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Oh yeah, okay, okay, so definitely a little challenge. Okay, so you want a little tougher. I wonder can I? You can. So you do that and you switch. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's try some of our skills here, bruh. No. What are we doing? Dude, I just slept like in seconds. Poor little creatures. Where's the other guy I killed? There he is. Let's see, Okay, so we want to put it on the second slot. We'll do that. Add to the equip. And then we do this. Equip. Alright, now the management. That's a 3 armor. Oh, that's core, dude. Low pressure suit, Hephasos, armor type medium, light, stealth skill. Okay. Wait. They hit I. At least it makes sense. Consumables. Add a consumable. What do I get the most of? Oh, this one. Bread. Bread. Can you use? Yep. Okay, back to I, because I've learned this thing here. Modifications. General. Mag picks. Quests. Captain's identification. Oh, I inspect it. That's so flippin' cool. Skull fin. This is junk, but we could sell that later, huh? It goes back to. Go back to that. No. Go back to. Interesting. What is this? So you can either go through the front. Oh, break my leg. Jesus. I'm gonna go straight through here and I'm gonna talk to these guys, you know. Well, I'm gonna act like, oh, that's not good. I'm gonna try to sneak in. I'm just gonna go right in here and say, hey,
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
The bushes.
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Got something better?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I've never got your name. I'm Cyan.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our gravesites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's choice. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything. Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
I could really go for some salt tuna. Beats working at the cannery.
I can really... Huh? Beats working at the cannery.
Bro, that's expensive. That is real expensive. Emerald Vale.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house, no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, boss can still write you up for fraternizing with an incompetent worker. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder.
What?
Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work. I really wish you wouldn't say those sorts of things. I told you once already. People could be listening. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell. What do you think you're doing? Carry on.
Oh, you gotta be careful. Don't take anything. No.
At least I paid my graves. Sick days come out of... You don't want me breathing on you.
Ooh, that's just...
I don't want any trouble.
Yeah, but I want to help you.
Something's not right. Take him down! Waste of company ammo! I just earned a fine bonus!
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
I see. Psycho.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted off a corpse. Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death.
Oh.
Whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the Vicar take a look inside your head. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Really?
Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Really?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Wait, medical?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Everything is steel, steel, steel. Don't want to do that.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Don't make me report you to... Got my sights on you.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only...
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again? Edgewater, Jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive. Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet? Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional. Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I don't know you.
Okay.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about.
The bartender.
This
Okay.
here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand. Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you? Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business. Will there be anything else? Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Coming right up. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. Plague got you feeling woozy? Get yourself boozy with Spacer's Choice. Go ahead. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something. You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed? Then pretend you're drunk. Sober folk don't talk the way you are. Not unless they're looking for a trip to Tartarus. The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it. Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door.
Nice.
What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
That's
More
crazy.
like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Oh my god.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Talk to me.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Why?
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town.
Okay.
And we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Correct. Correct.
That's all I can ask of you.
You some sort of freelancer?
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Nothing I can do about that.
Don't do it.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are
Constabulary.
HALCYON's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing a promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? I am obliged to warn you against forming acquaintanceships, friendships, partnerships, or any felicitous relationship with a wanted criminal. I am also obliged to inform you of our referral program. For every criminal you refer to the authorities, the board will reward you. I am obliged to remind you that questioning the veracity of the board's orders is a punishable offense. Consider this your last warning. Wells has been wanted for as long as the board decides he has been wanted. This decision will be made in accordance with Wells's behavior upon arrest. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Something to report?
Don't like her at all.
Friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
At least you got your health.
Install mod. There's no mod. Why keeping the option?
The grease monkey are... Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old Botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the Geothermal plant. Reroute power from the Botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The Botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the Botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the Botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold.
Okay.
We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful.
Let's do it.
I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Let's do it.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you. And thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
You gain a companion. They are characters that join you in intervention and help you variety with your companion. Provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. To increase your carrying capacity, you can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspirational skill. Okay.
Some holeheads running around town.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Alright, let's do it.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Got you. Hey, baby.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Correct. Correct.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
That door opens. Machines.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too...
Hey there,
clean.
Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you. Talking to our place in the work fortifies the spirit.
Tuck, our place in the universe is fixed.
Come on, Parvati. What is this hidden thing here? What is this here?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Where are we headed? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Saltuna Cannery, Edgewater.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here. Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
That's barbaric, man. So they're under us. The heck went down there? Okay, that's a way better gun. It's a way better gun. The body's still on the ground. Did I loot him? No, I didn't loot the bodies yet.
Yeah, huh?
I got into that, but can you get to second? I hope that recorded it because I have no idea what the heck I just saw. Criminal activity. Oh, trespassing, lockpicking.
Where are we headed?
Okay, let's item repair. Toss ball stick, space skill damage. I don't understand. I'll leave that alone. So that's about the armor. This is Marauder armor. All these Marauder armor, so I gotta take. I like it the fact you could just jump off the buildings and not have to.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Oh, now you know too. Yourself and me. The heck?
Got it. Inside voices.
Here we go!
Jesus Christ. Bro, I didn't know it was gonna be like 9 people. Jesus. Mantis are examined. Alright, we got this. Let's go up here, up these ashes. That's beautiful though. Dang, that looks amazing. That flippin' looks amazing. Shh. I'm looking at yes, so you can.
Here we go.
Over here, girl. Don't go up there, girl, until I say to go up there. We can't give him the. We can't give up our location. Dude, the game looks amazing. He went. Zoe Chandler.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
Mm-hmm. Whatever you do, don't get cornered in here. Okay, what's this issue? Stay back, man. You ain't hear nothing. I'm on the other side of this goddamn building. How do you even hear anything? Oh crap. Nope. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Man, that looks gorgeous, dude. I'm gonna get killed just looking around and falling into crap. Can you get over here? Oh my god, this girl. Keep your distance, mama. Keep your distance.
What's that noise?
Alright, you got yourself killed? God.
That's the last of them.
Is it? Gotta hate killing the dogs. I know. I'm a flippin' softie.
find you.
Yeah,
Incoming!
yeah, I knew that was in the last one.
Stand and deliver! Always wanted to say that. Pass that armor!
Can you talk to her? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Just walk right up in there. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm ready for this!
All right. Okay, so that's heal as F. I gotta learn to heal. That's ridiculous.
Okay, here we go! Down they go!
I am not invincible. What are you doing? What was that dramatic effect? He's giving you a break and you're gonna still attack him? Hey, don't scare me like that, girl.
Yeah, huh?
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Only thing unscrewed around here is the head of that marauder you took down. Never seen moves like that outside my serial dramas. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
We want to be an outlaw.
I'm great at clarifying. No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit. I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Of course it does.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the Botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, it must be my natural charisma. I've got all the time in HALCYON.
I definitely gotta have some arm. Is this better armor? 9. Tech skill 5. Tech skill 5. Okay, so it's basically all generic. Primal nest discovered.
Here we go.
Hey, welcome back. Girl, what are you doing, though? The heck was that?
Here they come!
Oh my god, dude. Get up a rock, Jesus Christ! Yeah, let's not kill them yet. Let's not kill them yet. Oh my god, what the flip is that? Is that a boa? The heck? We got boas too, okay. I remember looting them. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I couldn't do that. Couldn't get the energy cell though. Grace Romero.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you. Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Explains why you're still yammering on at me. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. Thank the Eternal. Wait, Marauder Camp. Is she all right? Zoe's family. Chiding her is our purview, not yours.
Okay, I had to try
If you
it.
could bring her home, I'd be obliged. And if you could cross off some marauders on the way, I'd be much obliged. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. I'll tell you what I can. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. She was lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own. What is it?
Alright. So, I gotta go back. Alright. Hope nothing else spawns.
What I wouldn't do for a Wentworth. I'm great at clarifying. I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself.
I already asked her that.
I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the Botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them. I've got all the time in HALCYON. Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong. And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Alright. Oh, that was easy. That was super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Let me see something. Did any of these any better? Could that one's a hunting rifle? Oh, that's what I got on. The wrong hunting rifle. That's pretty. Ooh. Okay, so we got to eat. No. Eh. Where's my little piece of crap gun? Grenade launcher. Ooh, a grenade launcher though. Okay, we could do that. Oh wait, right here. And then that one, we could do this one. Okay. So you're not gonna let me take that off.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here.
Hold
Any
on.
questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Prepare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps.
That's true.
Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am. And
yeah, but he got
he
old
raised me
because
all
of
by
the stupid
lonesome.
work.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and
she
still
still
she
defends them.
defends them.
Yep.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
Get off of this. Get it off of me. Get off of me. Alright. Oh. Let's not steal anything here. Oh, use terminal.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here?
Uh-oh.
How are you keeping?
What's going on
Great,
here?
just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
Okay.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. Would you? I'd be grateful. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go. Mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent.
There you go.
Didn't fit the cannery.
Stand by
Not
your
like here.
man.
This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you. Luck, mostly. Nothing's needed serious repairing yet. Nothing's broken down that we can't just replace with something scavenged from the outskirts. Oh, I can swap out a water filter or charge up a battery and go on pretending I know what I'm doing, but the moment I'm asked to do any real engineering, I'm in trouble.
Okay. I wonder if... Oh, that's mines to protect them. I wonder if you could just go take a nap. A little sleepy, feeling a little sleepy. Oh, that's locked. Lock. Don't steal nothing. Don't steal nothing. Nope. We don't need to start that. Nope. Find me a bed, y'all. There you go. Do for 8 hours. See what happens. Okay, now hopefully... No. Now hopefully it should be daytime. Dude, this is the toilet.
Zoe says she fought her way out of a marauder camp with her own bare hands. Fresh off the limb, and that includes canid meat.
Sell junk. Yeah, but how do I... Is there? Uh-oh. Is there? Yes, there is a map. We are here. No, we're not there. We're okay. Okay.
What is it? We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway? Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things. You pretty much did my job for me. Least I could do is pay you for your trouble. Let me know if I can do something for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a perk this time. Okay, we did that. Tier 1. Slow the cost of 25 tactical time dilation meter max. Okay, nope. Alone in party, nope. Walk speed, sprint speed. Chance. Vendor prices. XP from companion skills. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. Tactical time dilation recharge rate. Perk point. Carrying capacity. Base armor rating. There you go. Dummy. The heck was I? There I am. Companion ability. You can command your companion to use their special abilities on the enemy you are targeting. V. Okay, so just like in Resident Evil, a V for companion 2 ability. C for companion 1 ability. C and V. Okay.
Something you need?
No, just checking. Perception. Thomas seemed very fond of you. Oh, there
He's
you go.
just interested in fixing stuff.
Okay.
He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay.
He's definitely head over heels for you.
When Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
Okay. Oh, okay. What is that there? Why is that there? So they're pretty dangerous. They're pretty. Orthos.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Beginning.
Incoming!
Searching.
Ah.
Oh.
Look out!
Performing.
Got it. Inside.
Security patrol initiated.
Nice one! We did it!
Not a very good vending machine. I mean, sentry. Uh-oh. It cannot end good. Oh, everything's pretty clean in here.
Yeah, huh? The control room should be off to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Mind your head.
Unexpectedly.
Here they come!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Interesting. Ah. Can you switch it to? So menu override. Oh.
Yeah, huh?
Okay, so manual override is needed. Cool. Cool stuff. So you gotta go back.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Is it? Is it though? Got a bracelet. What's back here? Mr. What? Ouch.
There's 2 more.
System.
What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's...
Incoming!
What am I doing?
Go away, Phantom! No, just leave me alone!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Here they come!
Ready, let's roll.
so dead here. Yeah, I was stuck in the actual heat. Where you left me off now. Might as well get some blades.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Because I got no bullets.
Wait, Phantom.
Grenade launcher, we'll do that.
Get away!
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded. Watch out!
Bro, girl.
We did it!
Yeah, boy, I gotta be a little bit more cautious with my spinning of the bullets. No. Let's do the assault rifle. Star mod. What is it? Alright. Come on, Parvati.
Where'd they go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the veil?
Don't know.
System security.
Here they
Oh,
come!
heck no. What the heck was that?
Systems.
Look out! That's the last of them. That's the last. I'm not sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final. Once we do this, there's no going back.
And you save game.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Bro, this is a good decision here. No idea. No idea. Yeah, but the cannery has been horrible.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Dang, dude, I don't know.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order. I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
I don't know if I made the right choice, dude. No idea. Skeleton swarm examine. Oh man. Flywheel. What's up, guys? Yep.
Incoming!
Giant cotton balls, huh? I just want to see if what I did was on the money. Oh, yes, I know. Power's gone, but now.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion.
Then you wonder.
Then you wandered. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please. Educate me. Adelaide. Adelaide wants nothing more than to see this town suffer. To see me suffer. All you've done is satisfied her hatred. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. Edgewater's dead. Our cannery's dead. Adelaide's deserters are never coming back. Spacer's Choice will shut us down before long. Some of us will die of illness by then. Some will move on. Some will starve. And as for me, I will tender my resignation, whereupon I shall be processed and then duly imprisoned for gross incompetence.
Okay.
Apologies won't give us our lives back, but for what it's worth, I am sorry too. All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be. Stand down, all of you.
Some hullheads running around town talking about lost colonies.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures.
No.
Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Cannery's gone quiet. Never thought I'd see the day.
Don't know how long we'll last without power.
Something you need?
Yeah, don't know. I don't like that at all.
You some sort of freelancer?
Yeah, I don't like it because it's just like
Got my sights on you.
Yeah, huh?
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor.
I put my whole life in that cannery.
You must be very proud.
Canner. Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger. Foreman Granger, mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Excuse me, ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you, do you understand what you're about to do? I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I I felt like I had to say something. Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna... to Edgewater. Yeah, what did I... This one? Yeah. Nope. You're lost up in here. Oh no. Basically, whatever decision you do, you have to face the music with the counterpart.
I don't know how much longer we'll last without power.
One of us want to go see what happened?
Here we go.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it? You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Gotcha.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again.
Okay.
I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater.
There you go.
Tell him how I've made the vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth.
10-4.
The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years.
Oh, God.
Marauder,
Incredible.
worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients. If I were in a better mood, I might be inclined to try and change your mind. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Ouch.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
Keep your wits about.
I don't know how much longer.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it. The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again. Sure, suit yourself. I'll be here.
Okay.
Don't see why Thomas can't just get the generator up and running. Something I can help you with?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Adelaide's okay. Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Okay, the snake comes back.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Okay, so don't come back until you got a manual, and don't come back until you dealt with the Reed. Can we fast travel there? Ooh. Yes. Fast travel is the shiz.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
That mofo is all the way up there.
I think you did the rightest thing you could, sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they didn't care much for me.
Okay.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Go ahead. It is my job to keep 2 eyes on my town. I am the steward of this place, and this is my watch post. I wish you wouldn't say things like that. Yes, as a matter of fact. When I stand at my window and look out over my town, here's what I see. I see decent, loyal, hard-working people. I see a family. We are all part of the Spacer's Choice family. We are all doing what we were brought into this world to do. This is a Spacer's Choice town. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. The company keeps us warm, keeps us fed, keeps us working. Loyalty's got nothing to do with it, friend. This is good old-fashioned gratitude. I'm trying to remember 25 years, 26. When you get to my age, the years just rush by. You stop counting altogether. I remember looking out this window and seeing the veils spread out from horizon to horizon. We were a sprawling town. We were booming. Times change, people change, but the veil will always be here. Spacer's Choice will always be here. Our work won't ever end. I take comfort in that. Go ahead. Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. Adelaide's son was barely competent. I treat him with our medical rations, and it looks like I'm playing favorites. Now, I will not pretend to understand the suffering Adelaide must have felt on account of losing her child, but she is not the only one to have felt such suffering. I wish she had stayed with us. Adelaide left us when we needed her most. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
That's why you need help.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude. And it is one we will see through to the end. Go ahead. That you are not one of us may work to your advantage. Adelaide and her folk loathe the people of Edgewater, you see. I admit the fault was mine. I'm about as diplomatic as a bristling canid. I just hope Adelaide and her folk will see their way past my flaws and return to town. Nature is uglier. There is safety here. Safety and purpose. But not all of us see that. And I cannot force that vision upon them. Yes, we have lost good workers to desertion. We have lost even more to plague. But it is why we must square our shoulders and carry on. Losing Adelaide was the hardest. She was our only flavor specialist. When she walked away, I knew we were in trouble. Spacer's Choice Saltuna is renowned across the system for its quality flavors and additives. We used to sell citrus-flavored Saltuna in our heyday. Ever since Adelaide left, we have been reduced to selling unflavored and spearmint.
Yeah. Sounds
Go
hideous.
ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible. Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by, what with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world. Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic, mostly local mushrooms. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate. Go ahead. I appreciate what you've done for us. I expected as much. I've been thinking about it. I could use Adelaide back, but if she's being obstinate, try to talk her followers into returning. We need the extra hands. Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best. Wow, this is intricate, man. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home. I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Really?
The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree? We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's, come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down.
Okay.
Then stand down I shall. If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Oh?
I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Alright, can we? Nope.
Something you need?
Alright, let's see. The wrong place. One is going. Oh.
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
That's right.
You're vexing to me, you know?
I know.
Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other.
Exactly. That's what
Here.
we do.
I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
Yes.
I might turn that old cannery into a garden.
There you go. That's
Fellas,
way
there's a whole
better.
cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Ooh, TNL makes the best gear for your friends and family. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Okay. Skills. Oh, yeah. Okay, so ba. Dude, OCD kills, bro. Okay, here we go. That's how we're gonna do it. Apply. Oh, Parvati. There you go. I've never seen this one. Oh. 30%, 30%, 10. Okay, so threat. Increase your engineering skill. Boisterous, 30% threat generated. Increase the amount of threat this companion generates when attacking enemies, making them more likely to attack this companion. Decrease the amount of that. We'll do that. We'll do that. And then the next one, then we could do the, I don't know, we could probably do the threat. That'd be cool. Battle art and stealth. Yeah. That is score, guys.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Not yet. Oopsie.
Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater.
Yeah.
Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we.
That's right. That's good. That's good. Who's the other one I can talk to? Homie G right here.
Never liked Reed much. Can't say I'm sorry he's gone.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with?
Nope. No, thank you. Oh, I gotta do back to this? Is that it? Uh-oh. I wonder what happens if I go there. Like, I mean, so they basically you just go to town or planet to planet. That's what you do. That's what you do, I guess. Okay.
I hear
whatever.
Reed's leaving town.
We shall see. So the trick. Uh-oh. Get out of that then. Yeah, the game is pretty cool. Very slow though in the beginning, so it's a lot of grindiness. Corporate recruit. And what are you gonna do?
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? Yeah? What about him? Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
There you go. Yeah, we ain't gonna go into that crap. I go to the landing site. Do I get to take her with me? Kind of cool not to be by yourself.
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Oh, okay.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome.
Okay.
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship.
Come on down.
Working on a real engine. Belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Okay.
And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too.
10-4.
What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got Captain.
Okay, okay, that was cool. Alright, let's go up film. No.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain?
Here's your crap.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
I don't.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
And I also
Our
have
engine room is located
Parvati.
behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Come on, Mia. Let's go. Drop it in there. Bam. Yeehaw! Got my, oh, broke my leg. Pick the Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Let's move on.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an
That's a heck of a
test
name.
our flight capabilities.
Yeah, huh?
Welcome back, Captain. All systems are now operating within acceptable parameters. Shall I take our ship into orbit?
Let's get out of here. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. That's a heck of a name, though.
Received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are.
So,
Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame.
Okay.
The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way,
Wireless.
I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you.
Yeah,
You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Oh, Lord. We're in Terra too?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it? That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
I could get up there. There.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it. Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
To entertainment. What is that about?
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
Oh no.
Spacer's choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. A neutron walks into a bar and asks, "How much for a Rizzo's rum and something?" Leering, the bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
Okay.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay. Phineas' lab.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work?
Yes.
Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
This is so flippin' cool. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Now, the thing is, how do you journal? Journal. There you go. Quest. Passes. Side quest. The frightened engineer. Oh, yeah. I gotta find those volumes. Oh, Lord. I still haven't done none of that. Ah. No problem. It is no problem. I should just gone back to the ship. Talk to Gladys. And go to the groundbreaker.
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Okay.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Alright, let's go here to the groundbreaker. Horsepower body.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Hey, where's she going?
There weren't any witnesses. Yeah, I've done. Gonna head to Vera's for whiskey and darts. Maybe not in that order.
Hey, I thought I had her with me. Come on, dude.
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected value.
Where are we headed? Where are we headed?
Alright, let's go.
You see we had a conveyor pull in? One of them interstellar.
Customs and inspection, right this way. Identification, please. You've got a ship, but you've never visited Groundbreaker. You must have just dusted off from one of those dirt-side outposts.
Sure did. And now we're in space.
Well, welcome to Groundbreaker. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
Gotcha.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope. Oh,
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Really likes his cereals, too. Maybe a little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udom takes it to an, unhealthy level. Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right. You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony. Be seeing you.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from mine.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
Shot
No,
on sight.
Seriously, there was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right.
This is HALCYON News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Tab skill and parts of. Oh, I got some more of these. What? Where's my odd one? Right there. The one perk available. Parvati has no. Parvati has any skills left? Nope. There you go. I like that. I like to have strong companions with me.
Would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for...
We'll sleep another 8 hours to make sure it saves.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Don't steal the thing, don't get attacked.
Anarchists live as lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo...
Okay guys, I think we're gonna call it a day right here. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed guys. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell for notifications, share it to your friends. Really appreciate all the views guys, and it's really helping out a lot guys. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Take care guys. Bye.
Okay,